This week in court, sentencing arguments were made in a case involving a truck that slammed into the back of another truck while it was stopped at a red light on 22nd Street. Court heard Dustin Joseph Gordon Lalonde was going 113 kilometers an hour when he hit the truck on March 28, 2015. Several people were inside, 3 of them were hurt. Lalonde pleaded guilty to dangerous driving causing bodily harm. Now, he was originally also charged with impaired driving causing bodily harm, but those charges were dropped because there was an issue with how Lalonde's blood samples were obtained. However, the Crown did say that it is an agreed fact that Lalonde had been drinking prior to the crash. The Crown argued for a 1-year jail sentence, pointing to Lalonde's driving record of stunting, speeding, and driving without due care and attention. He also attended the driving while impaired program 3 times. But the defense argued for a 90-day intermittent jail sentence to be served on the weekends, followed by 3 years probation, saying Lalonde has no prior criminal record and the injuries he caused weren't that severe. The woman accused of sending white powder packages and bomb threats to businesses and schools in and around Saskatoon over the last 6 months is now looking for her 4th lawyer. Alexa Emerson's lawyer withdrew this week, citing a conflict of interest because she is somehow connected to one of the witnesses. I've been told this case involves potentially 250 alleged victims and witnesses. Emerson has applied for legal aid, but because she used to work there, she can't be represented by any of its lawyers either. The next step would be court-appointed counsel. Emerson is now facing 83 charges stemming from November 2016 when the first batch of suspicious packages were delivered. Her new charges, read out in court this week, involve 8 bomb threats that were made last month while she was in custody. She was scheduled to have a bail hearing this week. It was canceled, and Emerson will remain in custody until she gets a new lawyer. And today, a Saskatchewan man accused in the cold case murder of his ex-girlfriend was committed to stand trial for first-degree murder and offering an indignity to human remains. The decision was made in Saskatoon Provincial Court following a preliminary hearing for Joseph David Casey. The preliminary hearing lays out the case to determine whether there's enough evidence to go to trial, but we can't report on what is heard in order to protect the accused's right to a fair trial. What we do know is that Casey was charged last summer, nearly 5 years after King's body was found in an isolated farmyard near Herschel, Saskatchewan in 2011. She had been missing for 3 weeks. Police have not said why it took so long to lay charges, and it could take several months before a trial date is set. For more detailed accounts of these stories, head to thestarphoenix.com.